Hey guys, welcome to this week's Dancing with the Stars chat, episode 2.
All right, it's Latin night.
Gotta love Latin night.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So, let's get right to it. Jody and Kia were the first couple to dance with the samba.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got a lot of potential this season, I think.
I think she does, and I really like that she seems serious about it. Like, she wants to do the best that she can. She wants to win, and I respect that.
Well, she had some great choreography tonight to work with.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a couple of mistakes, but all in all,
Samba's
I think it was
tough, especially when you're
tough.
starting out. This is only their second dance, so like, props.
It was.
I thought
it was great.
It looked like she was having fun with it, but I will agree with the judges. You can tell she kind of tenses up at times, and it takes away from the fun of the routine.
Right.
But that's definitely something you can work on.
21 for her.
A lot of potential there.
That was pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Marla and Tony.
Argentine tango.
This is so early in the season for an Argentine tango.
Is it?
It really is. She was a little bit stiff, a little mannequin.
She was giving me some mannequin vibes. I think she had beautiful lines.
Yes.
But she needed to work on the in-between stuff.
I thought it was pretty fantastic, but she needs to bring the sexy a little bit more. She just, she was kind of deer in the headlights at some points.
Yeah, I could see what you're saying.
Len totally screwed her over, though, with a 6.
Oh, I thought that was a little harsh.
So she ended up with a 20.
There were a lot of 6s tonight that I was like...
From Len. Len, I think that was his most popular paddle tonight. Was 6.
So.
All right, Geraldo. I know.
And Edita.
He was Trump. She was Melania.
Oh my god, Edita makes a perfect Melania. They look so alike.
Doesn't she? And they sound alike, too. They walk alike, they talk alike, they even dance alike.
I don't think so.
All right. So they did a salsa, and it was absolutely, completely horrific.
It was really rough.
Let me just say, the weekend at Bernie's Corpse would have been better.
No!
It would have been.
That's
I'm
so
sorry,
messed up.
Geraldo, but you gotta hear the truth.
He knows that, he's not good.
I mean, he had trouble even walking.
Yeah, it was really rough. Let's just move on. They got a 13, so there were some 4s in there.
I don't know that it could have been worse.
No, but I mean, it could have been worse, because at least he, remembers the steps that he has to do. The few steps. I mean, you could go out there and totally forget everything and just stand there.
You mean pull a Gosselin?
Yeah. So
right.
it could be worse.
Isn't it funny how they were on The Apprentice together and they're friends and, they both were, the worst on the show?
All right, well, let's move on.
All right.
Paige and not Mark. Oh no, Mark Ballas is injured.
He got injured a few hours before the show.
That's
and
crazy.
He was up watching from heaven.
That's what it looked like when he was looking down from the balcony.
He's like, you better watch out, Alan.
Yeah, she was dancing with Alan.
Don't steal my
Mr.
partner.
Steal your partner.
How fabulous was Alan?
Yeah, how fabulous was Paige?
Yeah, but I mean, Alan, Paige has been learning that dance all week. Alan just stepped in and was like...
Alan's a professional dancer.
He certainly is.
He's doing his job.
All right,
He's doing his job.
Don't take his job.
What'd you think, overall?
It was a little hectic.
A little bit, but I feel like Paige is so good.
She's a natural.
She's a natural. She was having fun out there. I thought she looked great.
I thought those lifts were so hot.
There was a lot of good stuff
so
in there.
Hot, and there was a lot of great choreography in there. Well, Mark always gives great choreography.
Yeah.
And
she's definitely one of the best.
Yeah.
On the show.
She got a 24.
All right.
Antonio and Shauna.
Woo! They were doing the soul rumba of the night.
Yes.
And
was there another rumba?
No. Oh wait, there was one. Sorry. They were doing one of the only rumbas of the night.
Okay. He was a good partner for her.
Yeah. I thought their chemistry was amazing.
Chemistry was good.
He was looking at her the whole time like...
There was some really weird moments, though. some weird moments there.
The problem with this is that he would like hit something and then just like stand still and then like hit something. You know, you gotta have that constant motion.
He was kind of jerky, herky-jerky.
But I thought he was a really good partner to her.
Okay. There was a lift though, Carrie Ann.
Lift police.
And I did not appreciate the boner talk from
Blood flow.
Yeah.
From Antonio.
From Erin. Well, Erin knew exactly what she instigated the hell out of that. So, 19 for him.
I was surprised. I thought that was a little low. I thought he could have gone 7s across the board.
I thought so too.
Oh well.
What the F? Well, we know Len was a little cranky tonight, but Carrie Ann, really?
Len is so pissed because he feels like people are not putting enough of the original dance styles into their performances. And I think that is true to a certain degree, but he like really hates it.
He made a big point of that at the end of the show for the last routine. He was like, well, you guys did a good job, but not everybody else. No. Yeah, he said some of these.
Woo! Okay, let's talk about Kim and Sasha.
They had a salsa, and she really tried to sell it. She wants to do so good.
Performer. You can see it all over her face. She just draws you in.
I like her. She has fun, and it's contagious, and it was a 19.
Again, I thought that was a little bit low. She did have a mistake in there, but it wasn't like a big glaring thing, you know?
No. She's having fun. She'll be around. All right, Niall.
Well, yeah, because next week, Facts of Life routine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take
Save it for next week.
All right. Niall and Peta, they had the other rumba.
They had the other rumba for tonight.
I thought he was so fantastic. I could not take my eyes off of him. I was mesmerized by it. And freaking Len ripped him a new one. Len hated it.
I think he more ripped Peta a new one because his main thing was about the choreography. Because rumba is a very slow dance, and this was all like action, action, action. Like usually there should be some.
I thought it was fitting for the music. So a lot of times they give these people, these dancers, the wrong type of music. Yeah, they give these the wrong type of music for what dance they're supposed to be doing, and what are you supposed to do?
I don't know. I think it could have used a little bit more slow to go with the fast, but it was difficult choreography, and I thought he handled it really well.
He is a natural as well, and he ended up with a tiny 20. That's not fair.
Again, they were like, there's a lift in there. A big lift.
There was a big glaring lift in there. All right, well.
What are you going to do?
I felt so bad for Misha tonight. She is such a wreck. Misha,
don't say that!
No, I mean...
She's very sensitive.
Emotionally.
She's very sensitive.
She's a wreck emotionally.
The judges were tough on her last week. Artem's just like, don't let it get to you.
Yeah. So they had a cha-cha. She's the prettiest bear in the swamp I've ever seen.
She kept saying that the problem was that she hadn't heard the live version of the music until like today, and it was like,
Bruno was like, oh, so that was the problem?
That's what it was? Oh, she was so upset.
Every time they mentioned her name, she would break down.
Well, she was doing like that laugh thing that you do before you cry so that you don't cry.
Uh-huh.
And then she like ran off.
She ran off like somebody threw a lobster in her lap. She had to run to the bathroom.
I felt really bad for her.
Yeah.
I mean, she's putting herself out there and she's not getting the best feedback.
15. That was low.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, I feel like that was
bad.
Fitting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Moving on.
Vaughn and Whitney. They had a cha-cha. And we found out that he farts a lot.
Oh my God!
Those farts were heinous. I'm sorry.
And he's passing out those hundreds every time he's late.
Fart it up. It's going to charity. It had its moments.
Yeah, I think he's a lot of fun to watch. But I think also Whitney is one of those choreographers that's putting a little too much not ballroom content in there.
Yeah.
You know.
She wants to push the envelope a little bit. Len's envelope. I thought they could have used a little more chemistry too.
Yeah, I could see that.
I mean...
But I think there's potential there.
Yeah, I thought...
He does need to dance bigger, like Carrie Ann was saying.
It could have been a little sexier, too. I mean, wasn't he the one who was fined for doing that thrusting dance? It could have been a little sexier.
Could have been a little more.
Yeah.
So they got a 20.
Yeah. Well, you know who the real star of the night was? Wanye!
Love Wanye and Lindsay.
They had a salsa, and he rocked the S out of that salsa.
You really did.
I'm getting flashbacks to oh God, I can't. Why did I just draw a blank?
You just went out there and forgot your whole routine.
I did. Whitney's other partner, that Alfonso. I'm sorry. I knew it was something with an A, but I'm getting Alfonso flashbacks.
I could kind of see that. Yeah.
He is so
He's
talented.
a natural dancer.
Exactly.
Born to dance.
Yep, and he tied for the highest of the evening with a 24.
Well deserved. I
Loved it.
really enjoyed their salsa.
All right, Doug and Karina. They had a paso.
His video package really hit me with the feels this week.
Yeah.
When he was talking about his autistic son.
Yeah.
That was very sweet.
It was very sweet. And his walking around has improved since last week.
That paso doble. There was a lot of this.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. I mean, that's Karina's job, but I thought
He's getting better.
She choreographed around his strengths well.
So his stomping?
I mean, what are you going to do? I think it was better than last week for sure.
Yeah. All right. So they had a 20.
Okay.
And then the money spot of the evening, Ginger and Val with the samba. Mm-hmm. This was so much fun.
I mean, you pull out Sorry by Justin Bieber. It's going to be fun.
Love it. The Latin version. Mm-hmm. And this was fresh. I'm a little disappointed, as I know you were, that they wasted some time in the beginning of this one.
Yeah, I mean, but the reason that we're disappointed is because we want to see more. We want to see
more content.
She's so much fun.
She is a lot. Her personality is so magnetic. It's just, I didn't know her before we did the cast reveal. Right. And I really like her as a person.
I think she's got a lot of potential on this show, too.
Yeah. And she looked great tonight. She looked really great. 21 for them. So
I thought she could add an 8 or 2 in there.
It could have been an 8.
Could have been an 8 in there.
So who's in Jeps?
Well, bottom 3, we have Misha and Artem. Again, she was all...
Geraldo and Edita. Where am I?
Oh.
And Doug and Karina. Uh-oh.
I think that was a fair bottom 3, don't you?
That was absolutely a fair bottom 3.
Spot on.
All right. So who was eliminated? Donald Trump and Melania.
Oh, sorry, Geraldo.
Oh my God, that sucks for Edita.
Oh, it sucks for us too because I was really looking forward to watching her this season.
She just came back.
But hopefully she'll be dancing with the troupe.
Long hiatus. I hope she's going to be doing something. Maybe she'll be doing some spotlight performances.
I'm sure she'll be doing.
Like
yeah.
All right. So let us know what you guys thought in the comments.
Did the right couple go home? And who were your favorites?
Who's in trouble for next week?
So many questions.
I know. Till next time.
Much love.
Edit.